Hello, so today I will be solving the first 10 problems of the 2008 AMC 12A. Okay, number 1. A bakery owner turns on his donut machine at 8:30 a.m. At 11:10 a.m., the machine has completed one-third of the day's job. At what time will the donut machine complete the job? Okay, so it starts at 8:30. Okay, 11:10. Okay, so 11:10 and 8:30, so that's about 2 hours and 40 minutes, right? 2 hours 40 minutes, and in terms of minutes, that's just 160 minutes. 160 minutes is one third, so times 3 is just 480 minutes. Turn that into hours, that is just 8 hours. 8 hours from 8:30 a.m. is that is 4:30, right? And what is it asking for? At what time complete the job? Yeah, so it should be 4:30 because it's 8 hours. So that should be D. Okay. Okay, problem 2. What is the reciprocal of 1/2 plus 2/3? Multiply both sides by 2 over here, multiply both sides by 3 over here, and I get that 3 plus 4 over 3 plus 4 over 6 is equal to 7, 6. Okay, so that's what 1/2 plus 2/3 is, but I'm trying to find the reciprocal, which is 6 over 7. So it would be A. Okay, problem 3. Suppose that 2/3 of 10 bananas are worth as much as 8 oranges. How many oranges are worth as much as 1/2 of 5 bananas? Okay, so 2/3 of 10 bananas, 2/3 of 10, and we'll just say that X are the bananas. We'll just say that X represent bananas is equal to 8Y, and we'll say that Y represent oranges. And I'm trying to find 5 halves. I'm trying to find 5 halves bananas, which is X. So this is what I'm trying to find. This is 20/3 X is equal to 8Y. And I can solve for X over here to try and substitute in for here. So I can multiply both sides by 3 over 20. X is equal to 24 over 20Y. And that is, I can substitute that over here. So that is 5 halves times 24 over 20Y. And that is 1, 4, 1, 12. And I get 12 over 4Y, which is 3Y. So my final answer should be 3, which is C. C. Okay. So that's problem 3. Okay, problem 4. Which of the following is the product of this? Okay. 8 fourths times 12 eighths times 16 twelfths times and so on until 2008 over 2004. Okay, here I'll write that a little better. So 2008 over 2004. Okay, so we notice that 8 cancels out with 8, 12 goes with 12, 16 goes with 16, and then so on, and then 2004 will go, and I will have this left and this left. So it should just be 2008 over 4, and if I do the multiplication over here, I mean the division over here, I get 4 times 50 equals 200, 0, 8 comes down, 2, 8, and then 0. So my final answer should just be 502, which is B. Okay, moving on. Problem 5. Suppose that this is an integer. Which of the following statements must be true about x? So 2x over 3 minus x over 6, common denominator, so times 2 times 2. I get 4x minus x over 6, which is 3x over 6, which is 1/2 x. If this is an integer, that means that x always has to be even, right? Because if x is, let's say, odd and it's 3, then this is just going to be, if x is equal to 3, then this is just going to be 3 halves, which is not an integer since this is 1.5, right? So that means that x always has to be even. So we'll use process of elimination here. So I have 5 answer choices, C, D, and E. A says it's negative. No, it could be positive 4 or something like that, or positive 8 or whatever, and it would work. It would be an integer, right? So A doesn't make sense. B says it's even, but not necessarily a multiple of 3. Okay, that's great, but we'll check the other answer choices just to make sure. It is a multiple of 3, but not necessarily even. No, that is not true. D says multiple of 6. No, it could be like 4 or something, or 2. So no, it's not D. E says multiple of 12. Again, it's not E. So my final answer would just be B. Okay. Okay, problem 6. Heather compares the price of a new computer at 2 different stores. Store A offers 15. Okay, so we'll do store A. Okay, I'll rewrite that. Okay, store A offers 15% off the sticker price followed by $90 rebate, and store B does this. Heather saves $15 by buying a computer at store A. What is the sticker price of the computer? Okay, let's say the sticker price is Y, right? Let's say Y is the sticker price. Okay, I'll just say price for now. Okay, we're assuming that Y is the sticker price, and we also actually, okay, I'll just do B over here, B, and then Y is my price. Let Y equal my sticker price, okay? So 15% off means 0.85 of Y. $90 rebate means minus 90, and this is just for store A. Okay? Store B offers 25% off, so 0.75 Y. No rebate. Okay, so no subtraction needed, but it says saves $15. That means store A is $15 cheaper, right? So this would be minus 15. Okay? So that's my final equation. Subtract by minus 0.75y, so I get minus 0.1y is equal to, and then add 90, I get 75. Y is equal to 750. And it's asking for the sticker price, which is just Y, and we found Y, which is 750, so it's A. So you always have to look at what the question's asking you, right? That's the most important part. Okay. Moving on to problem 7. While Steve and Leroy are fishing 1 mile, okay, so I always like to write out the information that it's given, that the problem's giving me. Their boat springs a leak and water comes in at a constant rate of 10 gallons per minute. Okay, we're saying that this G means gallons. Boat will sink if it takes in more than 30 gallons. Okay, so can do more than 30. Starts rowing towards the shore at 4 miles per hour while Leroy bails water out of the boat. What is the slowest rate that he can bail to reach the shore without sinking? Okay. 4 miles per hour, 1 mile, and we got 4 miles and 1 hour. That means it's going to be 1/4 hours or 15 minutes just to reach the shore, right? From where they're fishing to reach the shore, it's going to take them 15 minutes. Here, I'll use a different color for this 15 minutes. Okay, so it takes them 15 minutes. If water's coming in at 10 gallons per minute, that means in 15 minutes, it's going to be 150 gallons in the boat. And that is obviously going to make the boat sink, right? Because it cannot handle more than 30. So that means 120 has to be bailed out. And if, okay, I'll just say G for consistency. 120 gallons has to be bailed out in 15 minutes. And that's what Leroy is going to do. And 120 divided by 15 is 8. So 8 gallons per minute, which is D. Because the boat cannot handle more than 30. So water has to be bailed out at 8 gallons per minute. Okay, Problem number 8. What is the volume of a cube of surface? Okay, so the surface area of a cube is 6s squared, and the volume of a cube is just s cubed, right? Surface area, so I'll say nu for surface area is equal to twice that of a cube with volume 1. Okay, so if the volume of a cube is 1, that means the side length has to be 1, right? If the side length is 1, that means that the surface area has to be 6, because 6 times 1 times 1 is 6. So that means this is 12. We'll let 6s squared equal 12. S is going to be the square root of 2. That's the side length of this cube that we're trying to find the volume of. And to find the volume is just s cubed. So that is just square root 2 times square root 2 times square root 2, which is 2 root 2. Because square root 2 times square root 2 is just 2, and then the square root 2 is here. So I just get 2 root 2, which is C. My final answer is C. Okay, problem 9. Older television screens have an aspect ratio of 4:3. That is the ratio of the width to the height. Aspect ratio is not 4:3. Suppose that a movie has an aspect ratio of this and is shown, okay, 27-inch diagonal. Okay, so the movie is shown here. Okay, so I'll just redraw this here. Okay, this is not like completely accurate, but it captures like what the figure is trying to convey, right? So these are the darkened strips at the top and the bottom. I'm trying to find the height of one of the strips, not both. We're just trying to find this, right? Or this, whatever. We're just trying to find one of these. Okay. Let's say, because it's an aspect ratio, it's not like the actual length. So we can say that this is 3x and this is 4x, right? Oh, okay. So the height, oh, okay. Okay, never mind. So this should be 3x. And this should be 4x, because it says that width to the height is 4:3. That means the height is 3x and the width is 4. Okay. So the height is 1. Okay, we'll just call this y. And then the width is 2. So 2y. Because these are ratios. These are not like the actual lengths. Like this is not like 4 for sure. Like this is just a ratio, right? So that's why I use x and y's, right? Okay. 27-inch diagonal. Okay, now I can use the Pythagorean theorem. I get the square root of 3x squared plus 4x squared. This is just the square root of 25x squared, which is 5x. And this is equal to 27, right? A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. And x is equal to 27 over 5. Okay, I can rewrite this up here. And I can erase all of this. Okay, great. So we know x is equal to 27 over 5, and we know that 4x is equal to 2y, right? Because the widths are the same over here. The heights are different, but the widths are the same. So I can do that 4 times 27 over 5 is equal to 2y. And 4 times 27 is, because 3 times 27 is 81, so 4 times 27 is 108. Is equal to 2y times 1/2 on both sides. 54. Y is equal to 54 over 5. Okay, I can rewrite this over here. Okay, so we know what x and y are, so all we need now is the height, which is what we're actually trying to find. 3x minus y is going to be equal to 2 times the height, right? 3x minus y is just this. This is y. And this is what we're trying to find. We're trying to find h. We're not trying to find 2h. So this is what we need. We need h. We need a h, right? 3 times 27 fifths minus 54 fifths. And we can divide all of that by 2 to find h, right? 3 times 27 is 81. 81 minus 54 is 27 fifths times 1/2 is equal to h. This is 2.7 inches, which is D, because we're trying to find the height. Okay. Okay, moving on to the last problem for today. Problem number 10. Doug can paint a room in 1/5 hours. Doug can paint a room in 5 hours. Dave can paint the same room in 7 hours. They paint the room together, take a 1 hour break. Let T be the total time. Okay, I'll rewrite that. T be the total time required for them to complete the job working, including lunch. Which are the following equations? Okay, so... Okay, I think we're trying to find rate times time, right? Okay, time. Okay, so first let's do the rate. Okay, so rate. Okay, so Doug can paint. Okay, so Doug takes 5 hours to paint one room. That means if we multiply both sides by 1/5, it takes him. Okay, never mind. It takes him 1 hour to paint 1/5 of a room. Right? So the rate is just 1/5. Similarly, for Dave, it's going to be 1/7 of a room in 1 hour. Right? Okay. So the total rate would just be 1/5 plus 1/7. And then they're painting for T-1. They're not gonna paint when they have lunch. They're gonna subtract. We're gonna subtract that time when they have lunch, and so this is what we're gonna get, and this is equal to 1. So it should be D. Okay. Final answer is D. Okay. I hope that makes sense. If there are any errors or any mistakes that I made, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching.